Oh my god, can fights get any better than this, bro? Comey in the main that good. 2017 Tony, give me Khabib. I want to see those two, bro. Round 2, and here we go. Welcome, guys, to the latest episode of the NV Podcast with your host, as always. Now, if you haven't seen, we got a little bev today. We got a little bit some Starbucks today, guys. It is the first week of April, guys, so happy new month. And we got a lot to talk about today, man. This week we got UFC 287. We're going to be taking a look at the card. We're going to be talking about the co-main, the main event. Then we're going to be talking about the fight that never was, because this past weekend was April Fool's Day. And MMA fans, we remember, bro, that fateful day, April 1st, 2018, when Tony Ferguson tripped over a television wire. And therefore, that fight with Khabib became the fight that never was. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about Pain and Gain on his 10-year anniversary. And then finally, the gym brand that I would want to sign with or has my attention, baby. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Today. Dude, Miami, bro. The city. No, wait, is it the city never sleeps? It's a good question, man. That's a good question. But Miami is going to be hosting UFC 287, bro, this coming weekend, bro. We have, that co-main event, though, Jorge Masvidal versus Gilbert Burns, bro. It's such a banger of a fight, man. I want Gamebred to win, but Gilbert's such a fucking dog, bro. He is so tough. Dude, he took Hamzat Chimaev to his limit, bro. That man is a killer. That fight's gonna be so good. And in the main event, bro, Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya, numero dos for the middleweight strap. Oh my god, can fights get any better than this, bro? Cohen in the main that good. I love the past UFC card, man. The one over in London, and that one was really solid. Usman Edwards Tres. And then my man Marlon Vera lost. Oh god, man, I'm so sad about that. But that fight's gonna be so good, dude. I don't know. I think that main event though, man. Hopefully Pereira wins, man. So he can go up, bro, to 205. Dude, fight Jamahal Hill. Oh man, that'd be such a fire fight, bro. But dude, Israel, bro. There's like some memes going around too that like Israel went to go work on his wrestling, and now he's like a Dagestani, bro. And he's like wearing the Khabib hat. I'm just like, dude, people are goofy, man. But that fight's so good because, man, I'm hoping Pereira at least worked on his takedown. I'm thinking he did, definitely. So that way he can neutralize style benders like wrestling, bro, if he decides to act on that in the rematch. But dude, that fight is so good, bro. I'm so stoked about that fight. It's gonna be so good. Oh man, UFC 287. Now, it's April 4th today, right? That we're recording this. This will be posted on Thursday, right? And bro, the fight that never was, dude. There needs to be a 30 for 30. Shit, I'll even make a 30 for 30, bro, in the future if we have to. The fight that never was, bro. Man, let me tell you guys a little story, right? Like Joey Diaz says, I got into MMA in 2013, right? I remember when Anderson Silva lost to Chris Weidman at UFC 162. That's how I got into the sport. I know. I look like I would be someone that like got into it because of the Notorious one, but nah, bro. Nah. My real talk, my dad used to watch Pride FC. He used to watch HDNet fights. I remember watching Mayhem Miller on Bully Beatdown, bro. My older brother back when MTV was popping, bro. We had Jersey Shore, we had all that jazz, right? So I was relatively in the sport, but like, you know, I was a little kid, bro. So I loved WWE. I was like, oh, I don't want to watch the UFC, bro. Blah, blah, blah. And then 2013, bro, when I saw Anderson Silva lose, because the year prior in 2012, my dad had ordered UFC 148, Silva, Son, and 2, right? And I love that fight. For whatever reason, I thought the atmosphere was incredible. Like the walkout Anderson Silva had, and the fact that most of the Brazil national team were at that fight to support Anderson. I think that was so cool, man. So I was like, you know what, man, I kind of like the sport, whatever. And then the next year, dude, when he got knocked out, I was like, fuck, bro, I want him to win. So, dude, I remember the month of December leading up to that fight, to the rematch between Weidman and Silva. I was so hyped about it at school too. Like no one knew what the UFC was. So I was like, oh man, but I remember we'd get so hyped. So then I started watching it then. So by that time, by 2015, dude, I really got into the sport. Like I was so into like the breakdowns, into like the statistics and all that. That's when Tony Ferguson started going on the come up, baby. In 2015, he won against Gleison Tibau, UFC 184, and then after he fought Josh the Punk Thompson, and then afterwards he fought Edson Barboza in that crazy ass fight at the Ultimate Fighter finale. I was like, dude, Cool is my boy, bro. So I remember, man, the fight that never was, bro, with Khabib. Khabib, I remember in 2015, he was scheduled to fight Cowboy, right, at UFC 187. He pulled out of the fight. I was like, damn, bro. So then, the first time ever that fight got booked, I remember, it was that Ultimate Fighter finale. Khabib, Tony Ferguson, first time, right? I think Khabib pulled out. That's when Tony fought Edson Barboza. Tony won, right? Cards were set, right? UFC on Fox, 16, Tampa, Florida. Main event, bro. Khabib, Tony, lightweight title eliminator to fight Dos Anjos at that point. Fight got canceled. Tony got injured. Khabib fought this dude, Daryl Horcher, beat his ass, bro. And the cards were set again, right? The cards were set again when Khabib fought, I think, what did Khabib? No, Khabib beat then Michael Johnson, bro. UFC 205. Yep. And that's when he got interviewed by Joe Rogan, who was like, Russia, what? No, he was like, Ireland, 1 million. Russia, 150 million. You give me a fight with your chicken. And then, bro, everyone in the crowd was like, yo, oh my God. So then, like a week or two after, Tony fought Rafael dos Anjos, Mexico. Tony won a decision. Great fight. Third time the fight got booked, right? The third time was going to be at UFC 209. March 2017 it was going to be the co-main. Woodley Thompson 2 was the main event. And then, bro, I remember I was in high school, dude. Sophomore year. I was I was in religious studies class, I remember. Went to Catholic private school, bro. Those that know, what up? Those that don't know, hey. I remember, dude, we had iPads, right? So we were, I was just like on my iPad pretending to read like the Bible or something. I forgot what it was, right? But I was on Reddit, and then I go on the MMA subreddit, and then boom, bro, breaking news. Khabib Nurmagomedov in hospital, injury, title fight with Tony Ferguson canceled. I'm like, sorry, I was so sad. I was like, bro, I got so mad. I was like, you're kidding, dude. And I remember the week of on the Embedded, that's when Khabib was apparently eating like tiramisu or something. And people started just clowning around about that. They're like, oh yeah, he ate tiramisu, messed with his weight cut, whatever. I was like, bro, a third time? You're kidding, dude. So then once again, right, Tony, by that time, they wanted him to fight for a title. So I remember Tony then fought Kevin Lee, UFC 217. Tony beat Kevin Lee, won the interim title, and that's when he called out Conor. He was like, oh, McChicken or something. I forgot what he called it, but I love Tony, bro. I was so happy, dude, that night. I was like, yo, yes, bro. This is your time, bro. This is you, man. You're the man of the lightweights, bro. So then Khabib was then scheduled to fight Barboza, right? And at that point, everyone was like, yo, we need to see this fight, bro. We need to see Khabib, Tony. Finally, bro. That is the fucking fight to make. December 2017, Khabib beats then Barboza, co-main event. UFC, I think, 218, 219, 219. Beats Barboza by decision. Calls out Tony again for a title. Finally, bro. Fight gets made. Fourth, no, not final, right? We know what happens after, but fourth time. UFC 223, April. Dude, I don't know if you guys remember, but the UFC 2023 was like the craziest lead up to an MMA event or UFC event ever, bro. I remember, for those of you guys, I don't know how you guys get your like fitness, or not fitness, but like MMA news. For me, I know I get it usually from Reddit. I go on like the R MMA subreddit or Reddit MMA, and I just go through like the news route. I'll just be like, all right, cool. What fight gets announced? What fight gets booked? So I remember that time, the week leading up. I remember that's when people started seeing that video that got leaked, I guess, of fucking. So the whole shebang, right? I remember before we even get to UFC 223, I remember, I was I was watching that movie, bro, Ready Player One, which is actually a real decent movie, bro. I thought it was gonna be garbage, real good, right? But I went to go watch it, and then, bro, I'm like an addict of like Reddit, whatever, man, whatever you want to call it, right? I go on Reddit MMA, and then boom, bro, I get the news that Tony Ferguson was giving an interview at a TV studio, tripped over some wires, ruptured somehow his knee or something. Mind you, a couple weeks prior, I saw a video of him kicking a metal pipe. I was like, dude, Tony Ferguson's the G, bro. I see that. I'm like, oh, bro, you're kidding. What? So then fight gets rebugged, bro. Fight gets called off. Khabib has to fight Anthony Pettis. And then Goof Khan goes down with that meme of Uncle Dana like looking like a tomato. But dude, that whole week, bro, if you guys remember, man, fucking egg. That video leaks out Khabib giving Artem low bop a little slappy slap. Connor sees that shit, books himself on a private jet, goes over from Ireland to fucking New York, lands, bro, gets a fucking dolly, he's like, fucking throws it. The shit crashes to the bus, and Khabib's like, send me location. You send me location. I want to send me location. All right, we're good. He's like, I want you to send me location anywhere. I want to fight. And then they fucking that whole thing. I remember Chiesa was like bleeding, bro. Everyone was like traumatized, and Dana White was like, "This is the most despicable thing." And he's like, "This is absolutely disgusting," whatever. And then a couple months later, they used that for the promo with Khabib and Connor. But that whole week, I remember Khabib was then gonna fight he was gonna fight Holloway. Holloway couldn't make the weights, and then they put Pettis in. Something happened with Pettis where he couldn't do it. Then finally they landed Quinta. Dude, he put up a good fight against Khabib, but then, you know, that whole thing, bro. The fourth fight didn't go down the fourth time. So then we go over to April 2020. That was the fifth and final time that fight got booked. The fucking COVIDs hit us, bro. And that fight was never to be seen again, bro. That fight, Khabib versus Tony, I don't know how... Like, it's crazy, bro. It's like something out of a movie, right? But it went down with the MMA fight that fight never happened. I still get sad, bro, about it, man. I still get fucking sad. That fight was gonna be so good, man. People say that, like, Islam versus Oliveira was, like, the modern version of it, right? It was, like, the better version. Hell no, bro. Give me 2016, 2017 Tony. Give me Khabib 2016, 2017. I want to see those two, bro. I want to see those two. I mean, the Tony that came back after that injury for the TV studio when he fought Pettis, he looked really good. And then against Cowboy, you know, he looked really good. And then Gaethje just fucked him up. I was like, fuck, bro, that fight's dead. Man, that's the fight, dude. Hands down, bro. That's the number one fight I've always wanted to see. Forget Ngannou versus Jones. Forget that shit for right now. Khabib, Tony, that was the fight that always is going to haunt me, bro, as the fight that I never was able to see. But I was part of the lead up, damn it. I was part of the lead up 5 times, bro. 5 times. Man. Yeah, I haven't drinking it since 2019, but this is, if I was a drinker, this would be like my whiskey or whatever. Oh, man. But April, bro. 10 years ago, we're 2023, April 2013, a little movie came out with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Mark Wahlberg, Anthony Mackie, Pain and Gain, bro. I remember I saw the trailer, I thought it was going to be a comedy, had no clue what happened in real life. I went into that movie hyped up, bro. I went with my brother, my dad, and we were like, what the fuck is this, dude? We walked out. But dude, I just rewatched that movie a couple weeks ago, and man, that movie hits, bro. The story is absolutely messed up, but the soundtrack of that movie is so, for whatever reason, inspiring. And then the whole scenery of Miami, dude, like, it's so nice. Like, the cinematography is really nice. And to think this is Michael Bay, bro. Michael Bay did Transformers and all that. He did this movie. Wait, Hollywood, give him like 30, 40 million, bro. Let him do his thing, man. Let him make more movies like that. What are you guys having him do fucking Transformers and all that for? But back to business, right? Dude, that's crazy, bro, that happened in real life. And I'm like, dude, this is like the and you know what's even crazier, bro, is that's like the only movie, or one of the only movies I've seen The Rock actually act, bro. Like, give a different role besides himself, right? But hit that movie, and then the Fast Five, bro, when they're in Brazil, bro, that's like the only time I've seen The Rock play someone else other than himself, dude. And dude, he was good in Pain and Gain, bro. And I low key though, I still get hella motivated in the scene of at the very end when Mark Wahlberg's in jail. He's like life's gonna give me another rep, or he's like life's gonna give me another set because I'm Daniel Lugo, or he's like life's gonna give me another set because I'm Daniel Lugo and I believe in fitness. I was like, dude, that's so that's so cool. I love that movie, dude. I'm like so sentimental about it. It's 10 years ago. I was in 6th grade. And I remember I was like, dude, I want to look jacked, bro. And, you know, made it. So I was like, yo, let's go. So sentimental, that movie. Can't believe it's 10 years, right? It's a great watch if you guys are into fitness and bodybuilding. Super duper great watch. Love that movie. Man, finally, bro, we're going to end the second edition of the NB podcast with the gym brand, bro. What would your boy choose with, bro, if he's the hottest free agent around, baby? Well, my whole thing with brands and like in general is that like, you know, I've tried them all, right? For the most part, Alpha Elite, Gymshark, Young LA. My thing is always like I want to build myself up to a brand where I can be independent of them and not depend entirely on them for, you know, support, income, whatever it might be. So my goal, at least for being sponsored, right, with like one of these companies is I definitely want to have a following big enough where I'm able to like compromise, be like, all right, cool, like we can be sponsors, but like, you know, I want to do my own thing and like do 50-50, you know, something like that, you know. But I think the main issue I have, like not really an issue, but it's just a thought. It's like, dude, they're so expensive, bro. Like I've seen it, like I've worn in the past too, like in my videos where that blue flannel, I love that flannel, but that one was like $45, bro. I was like, what the hell? Why is it so expensive? Do you know? Like my clothing, at least like for my idea of like gym wear and stuff, like it would definitely be like in the $20 to $30 range for a lot of things. It just make it affordable, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the people that gym brands and like gym companies like appeal to are like, you know, kids like are, you know, kids like 13 to like 17, stuff like that, you know. Like I would want to make my stuff affordable for that. So at least for like gym brands, you know, like I wouldn't mind, but I would want to make myself I'm confidently saying this, that I think I'm gonna be at a level where like I don't need to depend on any of those companies. It'd be like just like an additional thing where it's all right, cool, I'm sponsored by them, nice, you know. But other than that, that's like you know, for me, my ideology with gym clothes, right, it's like, bro, get like one or two, that's it. Don't go on like $1,000 hauls like I've seen kids do before. I'm like, come on, man, save your money, invest. Like, what are you doing? And the rest of the time, go to like Marshalls, TJ Maxx, like save your money, get like some clothes that like will fit, you know, look good, and that'll beat out like a Gymshark, Young LA type of deal. And just save your money, man. Like, what are you doing spending like $1,000, bro? Come on, if that's your parents' money, dude, bro, get that and then save it, bro, and then like invest or like do resell, like, bro, come on. But man, this is awesome. This is your second edition of the NB podcast with 90 Cents. If you guys like this little podcast, guys, be sure to like and subscribe. And we have plenty of more fitness bodybuilding content coming your way this week, guys. So I am so excited. Appreciate the love and support, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And remember, have a badass workout as well. Baby.